The Caravan Salon in Düsseldorf, Germany is the largest RV show in the world, and they have some of the coolest RVs to step foot in. In this video, we're going to show you some of our favorite motorhomes that we saw at the show, including a van with 2 pop-outs, an open-air expedition truck, and so much more.
Behind me now is an off-roading beast. I mean, check that thing out. Like, start with the tires on that thing. It's like half the height of me. Obviously, it's got four-wheel drive. It's just an off-roading machine. But on the inside, it's really nice as well. I love that big window on the outside. It's on a huge chassis, but it's really, really cool. Yeah. That off-road, durable, rugged look. I love it.
I don't know where you would actually take that in Europe.
Oh, wow.
But it's a beast and it's cool.
You probably need that for the narrow streets to like run things over instead of trying to fit through them.
Right, like yeah, if you can't pass it to cars, then just go over top of them.
Exactly.
So one type of camping that you guys may have heard about in the US is car camping. And it's where people will get, you know, a van or a 4Runner or a truck, really a lot of different types of vehicles, and make a bed area in the back, maybe add a little outside kitchen, but it's usually all like custom stuff. But something really cool at the show here is that they have vehicles that are already set up for car camping with a pop-up on the roof. So this one here is on a Mercedes chassis, right?
Yeah, and I think this is an electric vehicle as well.
Oh, very cool. So it's like a minivan kind of look. And the nice thing is like, this is just perfect for if you want something compact, you know, maybe most of the time you're using this as a regular vehicle, but then if you want to go on a camping trip, you have that option. So you have your 2 front seats, and it looks like both of them actually rotate back. You have a table here in the middle, and then a back seat area. So if you're using this and you're just like, it's, you know, you're not sleeping, you can just turn these 2 around and face each other, and you have the tables here to eat at or play cards or whatever. But then you can take those back seats and fold them down and push them forward, and that whole back area becomes a bed that you can lay on. But the best part is above there's a pop-up roof and there's a bed up there as well. So I mean, I feel like you could comfortably sleep like 3 or 4 small people in this. It looks like you probably crawl up to the bed from the front seats. So this is, I just think that's really cool how they're like building these out here on the vehicle.
Right, I could see this being a lot more popular in the States soon, you know?
Yeah, because a lot of people are starting to go like smaller and just like wanting things that are easy just to drive right to like a more off-the-grid campsite and just set up. So yeah, there's a couple of car manufacturers that are doing stuff like this, but this one right here is a Mercedes.
So this is more like a traditional Class A that you would see at home. I would call this more like a Vegas, like that AC conversion. I don't know exactly how the chassis is created, but I do know that it's on a Fiat Ducati chassis. Is that how they said it, Jen? Do you remember? I think that's how you say it. We'll write it down below just to make sure. And I kind of get the vibe it's similar to the Mercedes chassis. I think Fiat does a little bit higher end, a little bit of a better ride. And this is the same chassis is used in commercial use as well in various different vans. But right here, I do kind of like this little area here. It's just so nice, like how you have a good like hangout space. You can swivel the driver and passenger seat around. One thing that surprises me is that it is automatic, because in Europe I've seen several of these Fiat chassis and they're usually manual. So I guess in the motorhomes they're doing more automatic. Over here, decent kitchen. Again, everything's smaller here. And then one thing that I really liked about this one is this shower is actually really, really good. Again, for the European style, and for like motorhomes, I feel like are smaller here as well than travel trailers. You got the toilet on this side here. Decent sink, mirror, and cabinet and countertop space. And what is really cool is that it's got a towel dryer, which is another very common thing in Europe. So I love how they continued that in the RVs as well. And then in the back is the beds. We're starting to realize it's a lot more typical to see like 2 twins. And this is kind of a hybrid between the 2 twins and like a king size bed. I think that's really cool too. You know, to give you a little bit more space, make it easier to get into the bed and everything.
So one other really cool thing about this motorhome is that you got a huge back garage space. And it's another thing I'm seeing on a lot of motorhomes and travel trailers here is even though they're smaller, they seem to fit in like a huge garage space, so you could fit bikes and possibly kayaks. And this one is neat because you have actually 3 doors to it. So you have this side door, and then it has like this raise up garage door on the back, and also a little door on the other side, so you can get to your storage space from anywhere. And like I said, it's really tall, so you could most definitely fit bikes in here and tons of stuff. So even though it's compact, again, that they made really good use of space, raise those beds up inside so that you can have all of the storage space on the outside.
Something else that I really like about this unit here, and I'm seeing this a lot with the Fiat chassis, but they have a driver's door here, which is actually really nice for a couple reasons. First, you can easily just get in and out, right? But also in case of an emergency, you just never know what the situation is going to be, and to have that exit here, I think is actually really, really smart.
Yeah, I wish more like Class A's at home did that, where you could just easily
really
get in and out. Next up is the Range Leader, a rugged off-roading expedition truck made in the Netherlands with a full side drop-down patio.
So you can put the whole wall outside, and the inside is the outside.
Yeah.
And it's just 1 minute to put it out, and 2 or 3 minutes, and you got it closed.
And then you put it in and out from the inside?
No, from the outside you have to do it by hand.
Oh, okay.
It's no problem. I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and now you can stay here with a lot of people, like party,
Yeah.
have a good time,
Yeah.
and have a nice view.
Now,
So
is this made out of a shipping container?
It's the same like a shipping container.
Yeah.
But it's customized.
Okay.
And if we need 4 meters, 6 meters, 5 meters, it's no problem. It's,
Okay. You get it.
just you want it.
Yeah.
So you got here storage under the bed.
Okay.
It's a lot of storage, I think.
Oh, wow.
So you got also the Victron Energy,
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
the 600 ampere hours.
Wow.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got 40 liters of warm water. The others got 10, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you got also everything is solid metal.
Okay.
No plastics.
Yeah. No
No.
plastic.
No. We don't use plastics. That's very solid, well done.
Yeah.
So you got the bed. You can watch the stars.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. It's real glass, no plastics.
Okay.
So also, well done. You got a mosquito net.
Oh, I love those.
Or if you need.
Yeah. Nice.
There's a seating with 4 to 5 people, and you got storage under this. It's enough space, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's very nice. Very
You got a
nice.
bathroom, a shower from 80 to 80 centimeters, and it's all Grohe, it's German quality as well.
Nice.
And you got a toilet, it's ceramic, no plastics.
It's actually not bad space-wise
Yeah.
either. And then you have a really big kitchen here.
Yeah, you got a real big kitchen. You can prepare something. You got 4 inductions.
Mm-hmm.
You got 150 liters,
Very nice.
and also you got a freezer up to 50 liters.
Nice.
If it's closed, it's closed.
Yeah. You're like locked in. Yep.
Here we got a washing machine and a dryer. 2 in 1.
That's awesome.
It's all Siemens. So
Now, is that common to get in Europe, a washer dryer in the unit? Or is it on just like more of the higher end? But...
No, it's in everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you got a mosquito net at the door. Close it.
okay. Very cool. I love that.
And it's planned to build this here the same way.
Oh,
wow,
that'll
okay.
be cool.
And if you got it open, you don't have mosquitoes inside.
Right.
It's better than.
That is. Yeah, I didn't think about that. How it's so open air you would have.
Yeah.
But yeah. You got a nice oven, she said.
Oh, nice.
Siemens oven. It's
And then you got a
self-cleaning.
dishwasher.
Oh, very cool. Man, you got all the luxuries. Very nice. I love that little
I think
drawer.
you don't miss a thing here.
No,
you
you
don't.
don't. Another little drawer. And then looks like some more storage space up there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, this is such a unique
Yeah.
unit because you're standing here like at the kitchen sink. If you were at a beautiful place, you just have like a whole 180 view. So we're not covering too many Class Bs in this video, only because honestly a lot of the Class B vans here have a lot of similarities to that in the US. I think the US has honestly copied a lot of the ideas for Class B vans from Europe, or the interior looks and colors and stuff are a little bit different, but in terms of layout I see a lot of similarities. But this one that is behind me right now really kind of grabbed my attention because it is so unique. So it's a Class B van, and it has one of the pop-top roofs, but then the really cool thing is it has a slide out on the back. And so you gain a lot of space on the inside because that back bedroom area slides out, and then you obviously have more sleeping space up top. This one here in particular has the black exterior, and it's like a really kind of like edgy, dark interior colors. But there are some other color schemes that I think you can get. But yeah, this one is by Westphalia, which is a very tried and true RV brand that's been around for many years. So it was kind of interesting to see this one. This is very, very unique, and hopefully in the US they start making more Class Bs like this where you get a little bit more interior space.
Up next is the liner for 2, and I think it's funny that they call it for 2 because this has so much sleeping space and so much room on the inside. It can definitely fit more than that. So all the way in the back, what I really love is that nice big dinette type setup they have back there. And the reason that they were able to do that is because of something else that I like, which is that huge drop down bunk bed in the front. So you can definitely put a couple people on both of those spots. Again, nice big shower, just like some of the other ones, you know, relative for what we're looking at, and tons and tons of storage. And what I really like and think is cool is that you can actually access some of the storage from inside the RV. There's a little latch in there, and it just makes it really nice to be able to store stuff in there and get stuff out while you're camping and using it. Before we leave the Westphalia display, I had to stop and check this out. It's so funny because I've been seeing for so long, like in a Class B, it's just too small to have a bathroom in my opinion. And I'm always like, man, they should just do something where they can make like a little curtain on the outside so that you can shower outside. I mean, everything has an outside shower, right? And then maybe like a little portable toilet, but mainly getting that bathroom outside so that you have maximum living space. And it's so cool. There's nothing like this in the US, but they have it here. And I just love it, especially that outside like tent area. There's so much height to take a shower. You got the curtain or tent area. It's like exactly what I imagined.
Yeah, and the layout's really unique inside because
It really
you have like
is.
a back seat area.
Yep.
But then there's still like a kitchen.
Right. Yeah, it's so cool.